John chapter 1 verse 35 to 39. Let me read English Standard Version. The next day again, John was standing with two of his disciples, and he looked at Jesus as he walked by and said, "Behold, the Lamb of God." The two disciples heard him say this, and they followed Jesus. Jesus turned and saw them following and said to them, "What are you seeking?" And they said to him, "Rabbi," which means teacher, "where are you staying?" He said to them, "Come, and you will see." So they came and saw where he was staying, and they stayed with him that day, for it was about the 10th hour. Today's first point is two disciples who discovered true discipleship. When John the Baptist saw Jesus again and said, "Behold the Lamb of God," two of his disciples who were with him heard him and followed Jesus. These two disciples didn't betray or forsake John the Baptist to follow Jesus. On the contrary, followed Jesus as a result of their best understanding and acceptance of the teachings of the John the Baptist. Because the purpose of the John the Baptist ministry is only to reveal Jesus to the world. Among the many disciples of the John the Baptist, these two especially begin to walk the path of true discipleship. They were honored to become the first disciples of the Jesus in the history of Christianity. One is Andrew. The other one is not named, but normally understood as the Apostle John himself, who wrote the Gospel of John. If you believe in God and living your life of faith, you must all become disciples of Jesus Christ. You should not remain as a disciple of someone who hasn't given you religious or spiritual help and guidance, and should not as a disciple of a church or organization you attend or you belong to, also should not as a disciple of a pastor who guides you. You must go through all the intermediate teachers and come to Jesus Christ and become his disciples. The result of all Christian discipleship is ultimately to become a disciple of Jesus Christ. The second point is Jesus' first question to the person who started true discipleship. When the two disciples followed Jesus, Jesus asked, "What are you seeking?" This means, what do you want? The two disciples answered that they want to know where Jesus was staying. This answer can be understood as a question about the world, the realm in which Jesus works, or the realm of the life that the disciples who follow Jesus will enjoy, rather than simply wanting to know the place of the residence of Jesus. Then Jesus said, "Come, and you will see." So they went to where Jesus was, and there they stayed with him that day. It is understood as partly enjoying the life of heaven, the blessed life of those who pursue the true discipleship. If you want to be a disciple of Jesus, Jesus will surely ask you this question. And if you are already a disciple, surely you have been asked this question. What do you want? What are you seeking? If Jesus asks you, be sure to give your answer honestly. Money, fame, power, success, whatever. Just be honest and confess why you want to follow Jesus or why you have been following him. Whatever your answer, Jesus will never criticize or rebuke you. Rather, Jesus will tell each of you his response to that answer in a different way. And Jesus will change your entire life into a true discipleship in the best way and shape that Jesus thinks of it. The important thing is that you must be prepared to answer this question in order to follow Jesus, because by answering this question, what do you want? Jesus will launch the first training course of discipleship for your life.